Hello lovely friends, and welcome back to Cozy Snug, your cozy corner on YouTube where we explore the most charming and heartwarming home design ideas from around the world. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of vintage English cottage interiors. From rustic fireplaces and floral fabrics to time-worn furniture and glowing lamplight, we'll take you on a visual journey through 14 inspiring scenes that celebrate comfort, tradition, and timeless charm. If you're a fan of cozy homes, warm textures, and interiors that tell a story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Cozy Snug if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you never miss a video full of heartwarming inspiration. And don't forget to leave a comment below to let us know which scene speaks to your soul the most. Welcome to the heart of an old English cottage, where rustic charm meets timeless comfort. As we enter the main room, soft light from a vintage chandelier spills over a round oak dining table, its dark surface polished by time and stories. Natural wood paneling warms the walls and ceiling, while wide wooden floorboards creak with every step, echoing the past. Through large windows, the forest outside whispers serenity. A decorative wall hanging anchors the dining space, while behind it, a modest kitchen island, ceramic pots, and soft, earthy tones invite both gathering and quiet moments. Step into a snug traditional living room, where the golden hue of a light yellow wall meets the natural wood of thick ceiling beams. A cozy sofa and inviting armchair huddle around an open fire, the gentle crackle of flames dancing in warm unison with sunlight filtering through a window. The wooden floor, softened by a deep brown carpet, grounds the room in comfort. Framed pictures dot the wall like memories preserved in time, adding layers of nostalgia to this peaceful retreat. Here, a rustic stone fireplace becomes the soul of the room, radiating warmth and character. Soft, ambient lighting bathes the space in a golden glow, highlighting each crack in the stonework and the lovingly worn edges of surrounding furnishings. This close-up moment captures the very essence of cottage living, inviting, grounded, and deeply comforting. Sunlight pours through large windows, filtered by floral-patterned curtains that flutter slightly with the breeze. Inside, lace-upholstered sofas and armchairs wrap around a wooden coffee table, resting atop an antique rug that tells stories in every faded thread. Above, a delicate chandelier adds grace to the rustic elegance, blending old-world beauty with the tranquil simplicity of cottage life. We move into another cozy nook, where rustic wooden floors meet soft lighting and warm earthy tones. A slightly open door hints at further secrets in the home, beckoning us deeper. By the large window, its curtains drawn back to reveal the green outside, a wood-burning stove crackles softly. On the coffee table, scattered books and small artwork speak of a well-loved space, perfect for slow mornings and thoughtful evenings. The charm of the season glows from a festive living room, where a vintage leather armchair awaits near the fireplace, a plaid blanket draped over its back like a warm invitation. Bookshelves filled with classic reads and glowing reading lamps cast an amber ambience. Above the hearth, a simple mirror reflects the quiet joy of the moment, timeless and serene. In one corner, a black cast-iron stove stands like a piece of history, its steady heat surrounded by fairy lights twinkling above. Traditional folk art decorates the walls, creating a whimsical sense of place. This is where folklore and fireside tales feel most at home, in a setting both magical and unmistakably English. Cozy textures abound in this intimate corner, where a patchwork quilt in every color of the countryside sprawls across an armchair by the fire. The designs, floral, geometric, bordered, blend beautifully into the backdrop of wooden floors, warm lighting, and curated bookshelves. Art pieces quietly add soul, while natural hues tie the whole space together like a well-worn patchwork of memories. Look upward to the high ceilings, where dark wooden beams frame the room with classic cottage strength. Below, a deep brown Chesterfield sofa beckons, plush and proud beneath the soft sheen of sheer curtains. The pastel-toned rug beneath it adds a touch of faded elegance, while a floral-dressed fireplace holds court, flanked by ornate picture frames that reflect tradition and taste. A second wood-burning stove sits nestled in the stone corner of another quaint room. Exposed beams and natural stone walls speak to the centuries-old character of the cottage, while a faded vintage rug softens the floor beneath. It's the kind of room that wraps you in its warmth the moment you step in, an authentic embrace of English countryside living. Two elegant Edwardian armchairs sit poised across from each other in a well-lit room. Their striped fabrics echo tradition, while a vintage rug at their feet and soft lighting above create an inviting space for quiet chats or morning tea. A small side table with fresh flowers adds a gentle burst of life, completing the balance of style and simplicity. Tudor rose motifs grace the wallpaper and upholstery in this richly historic living room. Rustic beams run overhead, grounding the space with timeless character, while the grand fireplace at the back adds both stature and warmth. Wall sconces bathe the room in soft golden light, illuminating patterns that echo through the centuries in perfect harmony with the cottage's spirit. In the bedroom, large hardwood dressers stand proud against light-colored walls, bathed in natural sunlight streaming through curtained windows. The gentle palette of warm woods and soft carpets complements the minimalist, nature-inspired style reminiscent of Alvar Aalto. Woven baskets atop the dresser add texture and practicality, while a glimpse of the next room peeks through an open door, suggesting continuity and quiet elegance. Finally, we settle into the calm of a room centered around a weathered leather sofa, adorned with tartan cushions that carry whispers of the Scottish Highlands. A checkered dark rug anchors the floor, while multiple hanging lights spread ambient warmth across the walls. A vintage wood-burning stove glows quietly in the background, and a large mirror above the couch subtly expands the room's charm. It's a timeless vignette of comfort and character, quintessentially cottage, effortlessly home. And that wraps up our cozy little tour of vintage English cottage interiors, a gentle reminder that beauty often lies in the quiet, well-loved corners of our homes. I hope today's video gave you all the warm feels and sparked some inspiration for your own space. If it did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear which moment or detail was your favorite. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this cozy journey with me. Until next time, stay snug, stay inspired, and as always, keep creating spaces that feel like home. White Heart Sparkles.